Hi, I'm Phil Moufarrege, singer-songwriter, vocal coach from growthevoice.com, and today we're going to talk about how to sing higher. So I'm going to actually explain the roadmap on how to sing high, because I know a lot of people will kind of give you a tip here and there. I actually want to show you today the actual just roadmap, because it is a big process to build this. It's not a quick fix. It's not a single exercise and it's not a single movement. It all has to do with how you train, how correctly you do scales. You know, like I can give you a scale of but it doesn't really matter how many scales you do. It's all down to how correctly you train them and how correctly you do the principles that go into making a sound, right? So we're going to dive into some of these principles right now, and then we're going to go into each one in depth, all right? So number one is correct breathing and support. Number two is learning how to place the vowels correctly, support them, and maintain a raised soft palate. Number three is learning how to modify the vowels correctly, so that on number four you can actually build the chest voice stronger and higher up into your range. Then after that, we're learning how to release from chest to head smoothly, without the break in the middle. Then after that, we learn how to do the same thing with more weight in the sound. And all these principles tie in together and work off each other. So let's go into these just a little bit more depth. So with breathing and support, how does that kind of work? Well, just very briefly, and I'll show you one element of it. A lot of people will show you how to breathe from the belly like this, right? Without the chest coming up like that. But there's another element to this, and what we actually want is back expansion. What I'm doing is I'm not sucking in the stomach there. I'm not going, because if I suck in the gut, I'll get this breath. See, that's from the chest. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. And that's quite a bit of a process to build, so I'm not going to go into that here. As we were talking about with the vowels, notice how bright those vowels are with the smile and how open my mouth is. That's integral. So we're trying to get the back of the soft palate to raise up and get this really bright bite in the sound, this clarity in the sound, because that bright ping, that bite, is the only sound that will grow the resonance, and the resonance is what's going to grow our voice, our range, our tone, our power. Then as we ascend in the scale, what we do is we strengthen our chest as high as we can and modify the vowel so that we can actually do that. So rather than being like and getting stuck and splatting here, and most people then would start to go, they'll start releasing there, and it's a light sound, isn't it? I mean, at first we can start off with that sound to learn how to get from chest to head, but you can actually stretch the chest further than that safely by using vowel modifications and correct support and the bright vowels that I talked about. So we can even go right in full chest. What we want to do is build the strength in the vowels, and the vowel modifications will help us do that because they relieve tension as we ascend in the scale. So then as you get more comfortable going mixing from chest to head voice, mixing those two together and blending smoothly through the break, then we learn how to do it on a powerful level. Then from there, we learn how to actually start applying it into songs. So you're going to sing the E through the air. That's it. That's better. So let's try that phrase again. So show me family. And so no, don't choke it off. Back off that squeeze a little bit on that compression. So show me. That's in the throat. It's got to be in the belly. You have to start the belly before you start to sing.
All the blood that I will bleed.
Open the jaw and push out against the guitar.
All the blood that I will bleed.
That's better. Good.
Just let my.
Did you set it up from the belly though, from the start?
No, no.
Yeah, because I can hear the difference in the throat when you do it.
Let my love.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
You got it.
man.
You see how it's thinner than you think?
Yeah,
It's just a finesse thing.
yeah.
It doesn't take brute force, but the tricky thing is just finessing your way in that thin spot. Otherwise, it will be very tough if you have to brute force it.
Yeah.
You can brute force it, but it'll be very tough.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the roadmap on how to sing high. And I wanted to really explain this to you because I know there's a lot of videos out there that kind of just give you a trick, right? They go, oh, how to sing high, you know, meow, 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 you know, just give you a kind of a sound to do. That will not build you the capability to sing high. Only the fundamentals done correctly will actually do that. So what I gave you was the roadmap in terms of what things need to be trained, but you have to train them correctly. The information's got to be correct. I encourage you to come to my website, growthevoice.com. Check me out, take lessons with me, because I actually demonstrate what I teach, not just talk about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Click like, click subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.